Picture, if you will, a world in which manhood and masculinity are considered toxic, where men are practically villainized for merely existing, while at the same time they're taught to be tough, bury their feelings, and rely completely on themselves. A world which leaves men confused, angry, and bored. A world that does not need to be imagined, for it's the world in which we live. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Men today are in dire need of direction. Many don't have the proper tools to navigate life. They feel adrift and without purpose and don't even understand why. Take, for example, the case of one we'll simply refer to as Mr. X. Mr. X, a young man who, though he grew up in a good family, needs guidance. A young man trying to make sense out of life and live up to his God-given potential. Mr. X doesn't feel like he fits in anywhere and was never taught how to be himself. He always went along with the crowd until one day the crowd wasn't there, and he was left alone to figure out where he belongs by himself. Mr. X sometimes has questions about spiritual things that are unable to be answered in a church service or Sunday school, struggling with whether certain things are biblical or just his church's culture. He has trouble with relationships, making close friends, and he doesn't know how to interact with women. What Mr. X needs is a mentor. A mentor is someone with more experience in a given area, whether that be spiritual, physical, work-related, or any number of other needs, who comes alongside another who is less experienced in that area. A mentor comes to his protege with the question, "What are your priorities, and how can I help?" Mentoring is a lifelong relationship in which a mentor helps his protege live up to his God-given potential. It's the relational bridge connecting, strengthening, and stabilizing future generations of Christians. In the Bible, we see examples of mentoring through examples such as Jesus and the apostles, Elijah and Elisha, Paul and Timothy. Each one of these was one who reached back and grabbed the hand of and pulled forward the next one in line. Without mentoring, a man can easily find himself in the position of being stuck with one foot in his past while trying to step forward with the other, trapped between boyhood and manhood, or living in the shadow of his dreams without actually attaining them. That area we refer to as the Twilight Zone.